So, is this runway casting for a grumpy brand or a smiley brand?
So it's a grumpy brand, yeah?
Congratulations! Show me that Balenciaga look. Suddenly I'm dressed in something way less expensive. It's H&M! Yay!
It looks paid for the tickets. Not bad, huh?
So what do you do?
I sell shit.
The success of a luxury cruise mainly depends on you. I don't want to hear anybody saying no. It's always, yes, sir, yes, ma'am.
I command you, enjoy.
The sails. Do you think it's possible to wash them?
I don't think that's possible, ma'am, because this is a motorized vessel.
Yeah.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's
toast.
the only thing.
To love. A Russian capitalist. And an American communist.
On a $250 million luxury yacht.
Hello! Welcome to my review of Triangle of Sadness. The film is directed by Ruben Ostlund. The film is about dark comedy, about an influencer, an inspiring model, and a bunch of out-of-touch rich people, and the stop of luxury yacht getting shipwrecked. So, have you ever noticed that the world seems to work with silent rules? Rules that tell us how to behave, how to speak, and even how to feel, based on our social position. Let's talk about this film. Triangle of Sadness is a film that quietly talks about these rules. This film doesn't try to shock you at the beginning. It doesn't explain its message directly. Instead, it starts with something small, a modeling audition. In that scene, the agency tells the model something interesting. They say that the more expensive the fashion brand is, the more natural and cold the model's face should be. No smile, no warmth, just a blank expression. That moment feels simple, but it already tells us a lot. It suggests that wealth is not only about money, it's also about image, about distance, about acting like you are above certain emotion. From the very start, the film shows us that being rich means being placed on a different level. Then the story moves to a luxury yacht. The yacht is full of very old people, and they are workers whose job is to serve them. At first, everything looks polite and calm, but slowly the imbalance becomes clear. The passengers can complain, they can make demands, they can speak freely. The crew, on the other hand, must always be polite, always smiling, always agreeing, not because they want to, but because they have to. The film shows power not through violence, but through everyday conversation. Who is allowed to speak without thinking, and who must always be careful. One small scene shows this very well. It's a conflict about who should pay the bill.
You said you were going to pay for food today. At the end of the meal, you said, "Thanks. Tomorrow I'll get it."
Sure, but then you picked up the bill and I thought you wanted to pay, so I said, "Thank you, honey."
Okay, but it was there for such a long time. I mean,
I didn't see it.
you didn't see it.
No, I didn't. I didn't see it, or I didn't notice it. We were just having a nice dinner.
You didn't see the bill when it got put on the table.
No, I didn't call.
It sounds like a minor problem, but actually it's not. It becomes a discussion about money, about gender roles, about expectation in relationship. And what makes it interesting is that the film doesn't give us a clear answer. Because in real life, the situations are really simple. The last part of the film takes a sharp turn. All the characters end up stranded on an island. There is no money, no luxury, no social status. On the island, survival depends on real skills. Who can fish, who can make fire, who knows what to do. And the person who becomes the leader is someone who was almost invisible before. A woman, someone who is truly capable. At this point, we might expect the story to become hopeful. We might think, finally power is in the right hands. But the film does something unexpected. Even though the leader is capable, the situation does not become fair or equal. Power still creates distance. There is still control, there is still fear, the roles change. But the structure stays the same. And this is where Triangle of Sadness becomes uncomfortable. Because the film seems to say that the real problem is not just who has power. The real problem is how power works. The film doesn't offer a solution. It doesn't tell us how to fix society. Instead, it holds up a mirror, and it quietly asks us a question. If one day our position in society changed, would we really act differently? Or would we repeat the same patterns in a different role? Okay guys, that's my review of the film Triangle of Sadness. Thank you for watching. Bye!